Hi YouTube, I'm just about to colour my hair, and it's a pretty big process that I sort of do the setup, which I don't know, it might be a little bit over the top, but I always find that when I'm prepared then I usually just have everything ready like this. What I'm really annoyed about is I'm not super prepared, like this looks like everything, but I just recently bought a little mini comb with a point at the back. I can't think of what it's called. It's like a highlighter comb. I don't know. It's a little tool that basically is a really thin comb. It's like a back, I can't think of the word, but that comb was really good because that would have been for the lighter colours. So I'm just gonna sort of comb out with that one at the back, which is gonna be extremely annoying. And this is why I wish that I could put this all in the box. So in the future, I'm gonna make a kit. So today, I'm only just showing a run through of what I'm doing. I'm not gonna film the actual process because I don't wanna get anything on my phone, and it's quite quick as well. So I usually use something that's quite gentle, and I use the Wella Colour Touch, which is ammonia free. And basically I'm a brunette, so today I'll be putting this light brown. Now I've just literally, I don't know if you can see that, I've got a little bit left of this one, so I'm going to be squeezing the rest of this out. This is going to be for my base, so it will be that black one. I usually go a base, then I go all over and I do some highlights in this one. I sort of like to remember them like that. So I'll be squeezing the rest of this one out, which is a light ash brown. I wish I could have got a full one of these, but the place that I go to is getting rid of what they've got, so I just, where is it? I just got a brand new one of these, 5. So when I've got that mixture out, I'll be putting this in, and basically what I'll be doing is I'll be mixing about probably 20 mil, not even that, maybe like close to 18, because I just want the roots and the rest light. So I don't know, about 18 mil of that, and then double 18 mil, so that would be 8, 16, 36 mil of this. And I don't know if it says it on the pack here. Yeah, maybe I should just open it up and show you. So yeah, when I'm doing the ratio, I like to use the scales, the ones that I've got there. So this is a brand new one here, so I'll be using that today, definitely, because there's definitely not enough in that. That's just nothing. Get good scales. So I got these from a place in Australia, and they're about, I don't know, $35, and I thought that was okay, except they keep timing out. So that's another reason why I can't film, because it times out too fast, and when it times out then you can't reset it, and I've had some things where it's really been annoying to that. So okay, I'll just show you the directions, because there's not really many places online that you can see this. So basically, as you can see, always mix the ratio of 1 to 2, so 30 mil of Colour Touch or to 60 mil of Colour Touch emulsion. That's an example. So if I do like 20 mil today, I'd be doing then 40 mil of that. And I'll show you an example of how my scales work. Just right now, if I turned this on, okay, see how it says 0 mil? So if, let's just pretend that I put the bowl down like that. See how it's already like weighed the bowl? Then I make sure that it goes back to 0 again. Okay, and now it's back at 0. So let's just pretend that I wanted to use both of these, right? Pour them in, but okay, let's just pretend. So see how that's like 17 mil? So once I've got like 17 mil, then to know that it's going to go back to 0, I click this button here. Now it's back at 0 again. Obviously you've got to leave that in the bowl. Now 17 times 2, so that's 34. So now this next slot has to be 34. So I'd go like, that's 16, I don't know, 23. I'm hoping you're getting the idea here. That's over. Now if I did go over, then obviously you could go back and calculate that if you take 2 mil off, then you'd be about even. It's not really a good example. I will definitely have to film another day how to do that. So anyway, basically, on the directions here it says that you develop it for 20 minutes without heat or 15 minutes without heat. And what I usually do is I just put this on and leave it for 20 minutes. So some tips. First of all, section your hair out. Use some sections, like line them all around. Do like 8 sections. I usually like do fourths and then another. And then, so I'm going to be doing the roots first, which will be that 5 with a little bit of 5-1. And this is for like a really golden light brunette look. So that's my base. And then okay, I really wanted, so see this one here, it's called 873, light brunette golden blonde. Yeah, I wanted to do this one as the highlights, and probably, I don't know, about 15 mil. Yeah, that. And then I wanted to do, I'm thinking like a mixture of today, mixing about half each of the 871 and the 671. Technically I could have got a 771, but I don't know. But I want it to be a little bit lighter, so it's probably most likely going to be 3/4 of the 871 and just a little bit of the 671, and that will be for my all over. So the base today is going to be a mixture of whatever I've got left of that, and then that will be sort of my all over, and that will be highlight. So some other tools that I've got, gloves. Make sure they're sort of like a rubbery sort of feel. See these ones here, the multi-purpose plastic ones? They're like plastic. They are terrible. Please don't use plastic. I'm sorry to this brand, but it's like slippery. It's not right. And I don't know, I always have backup ones of these ready to go. Vaseline for the hairline. Put this all around and a little bit on the ears. I also put a little bit of moisturizer all over that area as well, because I just really don't want to hurt my skin. So I do this first and then just a little bit of this on top. I'm actually quite sensitive, so this actually sort of hurts a little bit. I don't know, not hurts, but I find that when I wipe it off my ears go red. I try really hard not to get anything near my ears, so that's the thing that I struggle with the most, and that's why I stopped going to the hairdressers, because every time that I'd come back my ears would be bright red from a reaction. So I was trying to find more ammonia-free products, and the hairdresser that I actually went to was using this brand, but I reckon that they were using a stronger one of these. This is 4%. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I have 3 of these, obviously little brushies. I just use kitchen foil. I don't buy any fancy foil. and little hairdresser tip is, and I'm not a hairdresser, by the way. I got this from a hairdresser. They told me that instead of cutting it with scissors, they just get a ruler and quickly just slice it off and away they go. So I'm going to go and get a ruler for that. I'm only using that just to separate my highlights from that, if that makes sense. And basically the way I'm doing that is I'm just going to do root first and then separate the highlights and then all over. Then time it. I've got my kitchen timer. I'll go and get that. I use these for just wiping, and I'm going to go and get some baby wipes as well. So even though it's 20 minutes, it's just the preparation that's important because, well, first of all, I think that you need to do your research. You can't just guess. When I first started, I thought it was okay just to use this, but you can't do that because it's still not a true indication. You need one of these, and I don't recommend not using that because this stuff here is still strong and you don't want to get that wrong. Don't leave it for more than 20 minutes. I feel that any longer than that it can stain your skin. So I start to set the timer after I've really fast. And then washing it out, I'm just mindful of really doing a really good shampoo and then a deep conditioner. And after I do the deep condition, I'll deep condition again, let it dry, put some hair oil in. I'll usually use something like, where is it? This K18. So I'm just basically, when it's semi-dry, I just get a few pumps in my hand and put that through the ends and just let it dry, because that's actually a leave-on. It says, I don't know if you can read that, shampoo your hair, do not condition. I still condition, I don't care. Towel dry until damp and begin with 1 pump. Leave all over, let sit to activate, do not rinse out. I'm going to be honest with you definitely, if you've got thick hair like me, so I've got thick hair and it's probably almost bra strap level, so basically don't just use 1 pump. You've got to get about 2 or 3 pumps if you've got thick hair. Yeah, this is good stuff. I really wouldn't buy that usually. It was way too expensive. I didn't realise. My hairdresser recommended it to me and I just said okay because they bleached my hair. And then when they did the final price up, I paid it and I'm like, whoa, that was like $100. Yeah, I know, $100. I'm sure that there was a markup on that in the hairdresser. But anyway, so I'm using that. About to dye my hair. Some of the other colours I've got, I'll just show you. So this one here, so if you're a brunette, a 5 is an essential. 873 I've just bought from research, so I haven't, I've seen a lot of photos of this for highlights and it's a light brunette. And then the other one, the 671 dark blonde, I've used a few times because it's ash and that's just a really good all over. And same with this one here, it's ash but it's lighter. Which ones that I don't really, so I got this one dark blonde mahogany brown. This one here is way too red for my hair, so after I bought this, I only use this very sparingly, and it would be like if I wanted to do some accent little highlighty bits, but I'd always mix that with like an ash. Another one that I've got, this 743 is like a real red sort of, yeah, I definitely, this is when I was sort of having more auburn hair, so I was mixing that a lot. But they're handy to have. I would never just use them straight unless I was going to go red. They're more like a mix, just to brighten, warm up. because even though I like ash, I don't like it to be too dull. Yeah, so anyway, about to do that. I don't really enjoy dyeing my hair, so it's not really something that I'll, just go, yeah, I'm the best at it, but this is just how I do it, and it does seem to work. The only thing about the whole process is after I dye my hair and it looks really good, because it's ammonia free, it's a semi-permanent, it doesn't last that long. So if you're the type of person that wants to change your hair color a lot, this is great. But if you wanted a permanent, you'd probably have to go, there's some other Wella ones, like a Closterine, I can't remember what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it's got some ammonia in it, and although this isn't natural, it's still more gentle. So yeah, this is my prep on how to set up my hair, and now I'm gonna go and do it. All right, bye.